Hello, YouTube. It's your boy Expert here, and I am breaking down what NBA 2K just released. For NBA 2K21, this new exciting gameplay trailer with Damian Lillard, and there's a lot of details in this trailer that a lot of you might have missed, not picked up on. There's a lot of subtle things, and a lot of this is just like, are we guessing? But 2K just doesn't show things without having some type of meeting. They drop little Easter eggs in there, and I'm so excited for. Well, I'm not as excited for 2K21 honestly as I was for 2K20 because 2K19. I mean, I've been playing 2K. Let's just give you some background, and also before I do that, be sure to drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'm just here to give you guys some great content, great gaming content. And NBA 2K is actually one of my favorite games to play. I used to love playing their football sim way back when too, but that got stopped once Madden got the exclusivity. But I just love basketball. I play basketball in real life. Just playing the game, it's always been a lot of fun. The more you play the game, the more you just realize certain issues with the game and certain problems. But even with all those issues, even with all that negative stuff out there, you still have a lot of fun playing the game, and I just love playing the game so much. And so I'm excited to bring a lot of clips of it for you guys, talk about it. And this year, you got to get that Mamba edition. Look at Kobe Bryant right there, slamming that down. You got to have that. And so we're going to be with you guys. I'm going to be with you guys day one with that Mamba edition. We're going to be grinding 99, grinding to Elite 1. Whatever the grind is, we're going to grind it out. We're going to be playing 2K. We're going to be showing a lot of 2K highlights. But like I said, 2K just dropped this video the other day. There's a lot of little things you guys might have missed in the video that you might not realize. And so we're going to take a look at those today. We're going to see what is happening there and see exactly what we might have missed. So let's just get started, guys. So if we look at the video here, let's just see if we can restart it for you guys. If you look at the video, you can notice a lot of things. And one of the very, very, very first things you might notice is that jump shot meter. When Damian Lillard, now as far as when I'm looking at this video and I see the animations here and I see just him coming down the court, I mean, that animation where he's just moving, it's right here, it's coming up. You'll just see where it just the actual fluidity of this animation didn't look that good. Then right there, bam, you have that new shot meter. Now, why change the shot meter? Why change something that's basically absolutely perfect or good? I mean, they have this very nice white clean bar the last 2 years, and it's been, I'm not gonna lie, I've liked the shot meter since they switched it to by the hands, and it goes up. It makes a lot of sense. Now, if they actually retooled the actual timing mechanics, and that's why they changed the meter, then I'll be kind of excited about that. I'll be interested to see how well you can shoot, because I think one of the big problems is playing last year so much. It's just the timing on that shooting, it's never consistent. And you see people hit shots they shouldn't even make, and it still goes in. So maybe they're thinking by going back, because if you look at his bar, he's timing it not at the end of the bar. It's getting timed close to the end, halfway in the middle, and maybe that spot where you're going to have to time it is going. What I'm thinking is, if you look at that shot meter specifically, you see where the little square is at, and I believe that based on this, and don't hold me to this, guys, but based on this, I believe the shot meter, that little square is gonna move around based on the defensive coverage, and you're gonna have to time exactly where that that square moves, adding like another skill to the shooting gap, to where before you just have to wait till everybody just knows you wait till the bar gets to the end. So by having that little square move around, then it's going to create another level to the shooting mechanic, and you're going to get people with more skill, and maybe they will rely more on your ability to actually time it wherever that little square is at, since it'll be moving around within the meter, versus just everybody having to wait till the end. And that will take, maybe because of this, they'll be able to pull down the level of defense that they're applying, versus, if you see what I mean, because you can see the square in Damian Lillard's meter, it's not all the way at the end. The meter isn't going to the end. He's having to time that, and it's at a really weird place in the bar. So, maybe the further away you are from the hoop, the more that little square is going to move around. But I believe that's like a very important thing, very key to the gameplay, and you're gonna notice that the timing is gonna be even more important this year. That's what that tells me. By them showing that, that's what I'm thinking, based on what they're showing. And so we'll just have to see. I mean, none of this is conclusive. Here it comes again. You see Damian Lillard coming up, and they're showing some dribbling there. He's weighing out the shot clock, and then just look when he pulls this. You see this meter pop up. I'm not going to pause it or nothing. Maybe I will in the editing here, but you see it comes up, boom. It's like it's towards the end, but it's not exactly at the end. So that tells me that might change. We'll see. We'll see we'll see. Maybe it's exactly the same. Maybe it's never going to move, but I would think that would be a cool mechanic, to where that square would move around. But we'll just see. And so the next thing you guys might have missed, and really the next 30 seconds, besides, I see that there's this like one chase down block that they show that Kawhi does, and that lets you know that we're getting predetermined animations again. Maybe there's more to it than that, but that tells me that badges are, obviously badges are still going to be in the game, but that just reaffirms it. That just lets you know that there's predetermined animations. There's going to be that badge specific system. I'm hoping that there are new badges this year. I thought they did a great job last year retooling the badges, but next year in this 2K21, I'm just hoping that they retool all of those badges. I think the biggest issue has been that you had these low tier badges that no one used. Why make them if no one's going to use them? Like, no one's going to use ice in the veins for free throws, but maybe if it's a low tier badge that costs less, maybe you would use it. So I'm hoping for something like that. Granted, nothing in this trailer tells me that that's going to be coming, but that's just something I'm hopeful for. And so the next 30 seconds, like I said, you don't really see much. You see, some nice dunks by LeBron and by Zion here. You see some dribble between the legs. Maybe there's a little bit more dribble mechanic there with that you could pull off an animation like that. You see Kobe. You see the highlight. They're showing a lot of dunking. Maybe dunking is going to be even more prevalent this year. Maybe this tells me that there won't be a giant glass lock there with no skill, just freaking able to stop you every time, because that was a big issue last year in 2K20. I'm not going to lie. They're just not letting the slashers slash. Whenever they get the lane, they let people make up with no skill and get the basket, and we don't want that, guys. And as the video goes on, the last 30 seconds, you see calling out these locations: LA, Chicago, so that tells me that where you're from is going to play a pivotal role in the game. And I'm thinking that, because I remember 2 years ago, Ronnie posted something about being in Paris with one of his tweets, and he was talking about 2K, and he was there for work. And I believe that you're gonna have different routes to 2K21. You can start in high school, but then you can go to college, you can go to the G League, or you could go to overseas and play and get to the NBA, one of those three ways, just because they're showing people all these different cities. And so that's what it makes me believe, that they're showing how like different NBA players themselves have come from different cities. And so because of this, it's letting you know that, hey, you're my player, you're my character could actually come from a different place, a different location, and make it to the NBA and make it on a team. And so that's what that call out really tells me. And, maybe they're gonna have different arenas too, who knows. And you see the postcard format, so that's like something there. Now the final thing one of the final things you might have missed is the new My Park. They show a glimpse of it. They definitely want to at least put something that looks like a new My Park out there, even if it's the same exact park, just different. But I think we're going to get a whole new park. It definitely showed 2K Beach is a new neighborhood. There's been some leaks out there that's going to be called 2K World. Or My World or something along those lines, and so that's another thing that we should be looking for. And it's I so look forward to getting back to like a beach location. I just think it's a cool spot to play basketball in. That's why I always I rock that Sunset rep back in 2K15, 16, and 17. A lot of you guys might remember me playing then, and I'll be looking forward to playing with all you guys again in 2K21. And the very last thing that I noticed besides the new My Park in this trailer is the new the college jersey right at the end. You see your guy in college, and so like I said, it definitely leads me to believe that you're going to be able to pick where you're coming, like where you go to after high school. You're going to start in high school. You're going to be able to go to overseas, go to G League, and get to the NBA different routes. Maybe you go to college one year and get drafted. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm definitely excited. This is a great trailer for NBA 2K. Let me know if you guys see anything else I might have missed, or anything else that you believe might be happening, or that you want in NBA 2K21. And I'm just excited. This is obviously just the first trailer. It's actually, it seems like it's coming out kind of late this year, but next year, with last year, I mean, everything was a little bit different with the timing. So hopefully we get. Today is the 8th. August 8th, I'm recording this, and I know that 8 and 24 are big numbers, especially for Kobe, being a main part of he's on the cover this year, and with everything that happened with the late great Mamba, so we'll see. I'm hoping that we get I think within 2 weeks here, before the 24th, we're going to get a demo. I think the demo, based on the leaks, is going to be on the 24th, so we'll just see what happens. But this is a nice trailer. Gameplay wise, it doesn't look all that much different. I mean, the character models look very similar to 2K19 and 20, and so we'll see what happens. Like I said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of 2K21 content, and I'll see you guys next time.